The job description of an instructional assistant centers around providing educational and logistical support to certified teachers, ensuring that classrooms operate smoothly and that students receive the guidance they need to succeed. Instructional assistants work across all grade levels, elementary, middle, and high school, as well as in special education programs and adult education settings. Their presence in the classroom is essential for enhancing the learning experience, managing student needs, and improving the effectiveness of instruction. Instructional assistants are sometimes referred to as paraprofessionals, classroom aides, or teacher aides, depending on the school district or state. Regardless of the title, the core objective remains the same: to aid in delivering instructional content and support student engagement. These professionals act as the bridge between teachers and students, reinforcing lesson materials, assisting with classroom management, and offering one-on-one or small group support when needed. Their assistance allows teachers to dedicate more time to instructional strategies while also ensuring no student is overlooked in the learning process. One of the defining aspects of the instructional assistant's role is their flexibility. Their responsibilities often shift throughout the day, depending on the class schedule, student behavior, and academic objectives. They may help set up classroom materials in the morning, lead a reading group before lunch, assist a student with special needs in the afternoon, and then prepare materials for the next day before school ends. This adaptability is one of the key strengths of the position and contributes to the overall efficiency and effectiveness of the classroom environment. Key duties and responsibilities in the classroom. Instructional assistants are deeply embedded in the daily operations of a classroom. They help implement lesson plans designed by the lead teacher, which might involve organizing classroom supplies, setting up educational equipment, and preparing visual or hands-on learning aids. In some settings, they also assist with grading assignments, entering scores into digital systems, or managing attendance records to keep track of student participation. A major responsibility of an instructional assistant is to provide academic support to students who may be struggling or need extra time to grasp a particular topic. This often involves working with students in small groups or individually, offering personalized guidance and alternative explanations to reinforce learning. Instructional assistants might rephrase a lesson, give additional examples, or use physical manipulatives to help make abstract concepts more concrete and understandable. Classroom behavior management is another significant component of the role. Instructional assistants help maintain order and discipline by reinforcing rules, redirecting inappropriate behavior, and encouraging positive student interactions. Their presence enables more consistent monitoring of student conduct, allowing teachers to focus more on instruction. In special education environments, they may use individualized behavior plans or strategies that align with each student's unique learning and developmental needs. Instructional assistants are also responsible for student supervision beyond classroom walls. They might oversee students during lunch, recess, bus loading, hallway transitions, or field trips. In these moments, they ensure safety, promote respectful behavior, and encourage social development. When working with students with physical or medical needs, instructional assistants may assist with mobility, feeding, or toileting, always maintaining a respectful and supportive demeanor. Throughout these responsibilities, instructional assistants are expected to maintain a high level of confidentiality. They often work with students who have individualized education programs, IEPs, or behavior intervention plans, and must handle sensitive information professionally and ethically. Clear communication with teachers, specialists, and sometimes parents is essential, as they may need to share updates on student progress, classroom challenges, or daily observations. By the middle of this discussion, it becomes clear that the job description of an instructional assistant is both dynamic and impactful. Far from being limited to clerical duties, their role directly affects the quality of education delivered in classrooms and contributes to creating a supportive, structured, and inclusive environment for learning. Necessary skills and professional traits. To be effective, instructional assistants must bring a specific set of skills to their work. Communication ranks high among them. They must be able to express themselves clearly and respectfully with students, teachers, and administrators. Whether giving directions, offering encouragement, or discussing student behavior, instructional assistants need to be both articulate and empathetic. Patience is another essential quality. Learning is not always linear, and many students require repeated explanations or unique teaching approaches. Instructional assistants who remain calm and encouraging even when faced with frustration or setbacks can make a tremendous difference in a student's academic journey. Adaptability is crucial in classrooms where no 2 days are the same. Instructional assistants must be able to adjust quickly to changes in lesson plans, student behavior, or administrative needs. The ability to pivot during a school day is a valuable asset, particularly when unexpected situations arise. Organizational skills also play a major role. Instructional assistants may need to track student performance, manage materials for different subjects, or maintain updated classroom documentation. Being able to stay organized ensures a smooth flow of instruction and accountability. Technological proficiency is becoming increasingly important. With many classrooms utilizing smart boards, learning apps, or online assessment platforms, instructional assistants are expected to be comfortable using digital tools. In some schools, they may also help students navigate e-learning platforms, troubleshoot devices, or facilitate remote learning sessions. Instructional assistants must also demonstrate empathy, cultural sensitivity, and a strong sense of responsibility. They often work with diverse student populations, including English language learners, students from low-income backgrounds, or those with trauma histories. Understanding and respecting these differences helps create a welcoming and inclusive environment that fosters learning and emotional well-being. Work environment, schedule, and challenges. Instructional assistants primarily work in schools, spending most of their time in classrooms, resource rooms, or other learning environments. The job is active and hands-on, requiring frequent movement, interaction with students, and multitasking throughout the day. Depending on the student population, physical demands may include helping lift students, assisting with mobility devices, or managing classroom setups. Work hours are usually aligned with the school day, which often allows for weekends, holidays, and summers off. However, some instructional assistants work extended hours in after-school programs, summer sessions, or special education services. Employment may be full-time or part-time depending on district needs and funding. Challenges can arise in the form of disruptive behavior, emotional outbursts, or communication difficulties with students. Instructional assistants must stay calm and supportive, even in high-stress moments, and be able to de-escalate situations quickly and safely. Emotional resilience is key to managing the mental demands of the job. Despite these challenges, the role offers rich rewards. Instructional assistants often witness the growth and transformation of students firsthand, knowing their support played a part in that journey. The job provides a sense of purpose and fulfillment that comes from making a direct, positive impact on young lives. Education, training, and career advancement. Most school districts require instructional assistants to have at least a high school diploma, although some roles, particularly in Title I schools or special education, may require post-secondary education or certification. An associate's degree in education or child development is commonly preferred. Some states also require passing scores on paraprofessional exams or training in CPR, first aid, and behavior management. On-the-job training is typically provided, covering classroom protocols, student interaction guidelines, and safety procedures. Instructional assistants may also participate in professional development workshops or training sessions throughout the school year to enhance their skills or specialize in areas like autism support, reading intervention, or assistive technology. For individuals looking to advance their careers, this role provides an excellent entry point into the education field. Many instructional assistants go on to become licensed teachers, special education professionals, or instructional coordinators after completing further education and certification. Conclusion. The job description of an instructional assistant highlights a role that is both challenging and deeply rewarding. These professionals serve as the backbone of classroom support, providing academic assistance, behavioral reinforcement, and emotional encouragement to students across various learning stages. Their work amplifies the impact of teachers and helps ensure that all students receive the attention and care they deserve. For those with a passion for education, a commitment to helping others, and the adaptability to thrive in a fast-paced school environment, the instructional assistant position offers a meaningful and fulfilling career path. It is a role rooted in service, powered by compassion, and driven by the shared goal of educational success for every student.